Like, tell my mistake to me and not to other people. So hello guys, welcome to today's session, and today's session is going to be a very relaxed one. That's obviously why I'm in my bedroom, and we're going to be discussing how friends have showed me Shege Baza. So guys, how many of you have friends? How many of you have like a lot of friends like I do? Because I have a whole lot of friends. And how long did it also take you time to know your acquaintances, to know you are, you know, your friends, to know who are your good friends, to know who are your best friends, to know who are your, you know, go to go. So is it go to go or good to go, however it's been mentioned? So I would say the first ever Shege that my friend showed me, in fact, the first ever Shege that my friend showed me in my life was towards the time I was getting married. So I had a friend then, and I think she got like a UK visa, and apparently maybe the person she was going to meet at here in the UK was not accepting her for some reason best known to them, because I didn't even decide to find out what the issue was. And she then asked me if I knew anyone she could stay with here in the UK, and I said to myself that of course yes. Then I used to have my husband's family member who stayed with my husband for a while, and she sort of like relocated here to the UK, and I said, oh sure, yes, you can stay with her. And she stayed with her. To my greatest surprise, my friend stayed with my husband's family member and began to sell me out to my husband's family friend. There was nothing she did not say. You know, we are girls now. There are times that things will happen between you and your boyfriend, and maybe you are in, by this time it wasn't even between me and my boyfriend, it was between me and my boyfriend's family, who is now my husband, you know. And I said some really ridiculous things, like, you know, when you're like a family is disturbing. Okay, let me just break it down. So my husband's family friend at some point started to say that, oh, they didn't like me and they would do everything possible not to make me marry my husband, and they were looking for something to hold on to. So something happened, and my friend called to ask me my opinion over the issue. And I said to my friend that, look, I don't even care about this lady, this particular lady, because of this and this and that. And guess what? Till today, I don't know how the recording of me and my friend got to my husband's family member, that I was talking, you know, human-mannered about their family friend. And this conversation was between my friend and I. So that was the first Shege a friend will show me. Like, it was so crazy, because I said to myself that this is someone, you know, I'm getting married to in a few months time, and you decided to ask for my opinion over an issue that happened between me and them, and you decided to probably sell the recording to them, or probably just say something to them such that I will be in a bad light to them. You know, it's so crazy that I have never seen such wickedness in my life. And this is someone that I could literally, you know, sell my life out to. Someone that if she tells me she is in problem, she is in trouble right now, I would leave whatever I'm doing to ensure that I resolve the problem. Look, that's even who I am. Like, if you have me in time of need, when you have, when you don't have, when it's small, when it's large, I'll be there for you. I will stand up for you. I will carry your matter on my head. So, you know, that particular action made me realize that no friend can be trusted. Never. You should never think of trusting any friend. That aside, what I did exactly was to ensure that I don't speak to this friend again. I confronted her, asking her why she did what she did, and she was trying to play a fool. Oh, I don't know how. I think she was there when I was making this call. Like, how can, like, we literally gossiped about a family member, and how did the gossip get out to the family that I'm getting married to? Ha. Well, I ensured that this friend didn't make it to my wedding. I ensured that I cut ties with the person. I ensured that I stopped communication with the person. Although this person came back and apologized maybe 2 or 3 years later, I forgave the person, but definitely I forgive from afar. Because, I mean, the Bible preaches forgiveness. I don't know whatever was the reason that person did it at that particular time. I don't know why the person felt it was okay to do that. I just forgive and know that, you know, we are sinners and, you know, God also forgives us. So I let go of that. So the second Shege Banza that another friend has done to me is that I'm not even going to call this person a friend, because I don't think we are so much of a buddy. But all I know is that I care for the person a lot. All I know is that when the person, I buy from the person, I shop from the person, I'm there for the person. That's all I know. And at some certain point, when the person invited me to our home for maybe a child's dedication, I said to myself that, hey, for someone to have invited you to something as intimate as that person really likes you. So you should as well also, you know, invite the person to any intimate thing that you also have. So then, you know, I lost my old man, and we buried him in Elisha. Even when I went to Elisha, because our husband then moved and was working in Osun State, so I invited her and her husband to my, you know, Holdsman's burial. So it went like this. I ordered a gold jewelry from someone whom I saw on my timeline, and that person happens to have been following me. And when I ordered the bangle, for some reason, because I don't know you like very well, because I have my gold plug that I buy gold from, obviously. So I think I was trying to be scared because I didn't really know the person. So I didn't want to drop like a deposit. I just wanted to see the gold, you know, drop some sort of deposit. Then when the person delivers the gold to me, then I pay the balance. Trust me, that was all I had in my head. And I just realized that the conversation between me and the person always goes south. Can you pay now? And I'm like, oh, I can't pay now. I was even trying to give the person some silly excuses that, oh, my car got knocked, I can't pay you now. I just didn't want to tell the person that, hey, I don't know you, I can't give you my money. But honestly, I was going to buy that gold from the person. So the person was just having this, you know, withdrawal. And eventually the gold came, and the person asked to, you know, deliver the gold to me. And one way or the other, I think I saw the person use the gold in the swimming pool, although she's clarified to me now that it was the shoots that she was doing. But I felt like the person was using the gold before the person wanted to sell it to me. So, and again, it's just a thing of spirit, you know, when something is already going wrong somewhere and I'm in that event, it takes quite a turning because of the kind of spirit that I have. So a part of me also didn't want to buy it because I just knew that there was something funny about the person, not knowing that it was someone I regarded as an acquaintance that was painting me bad. Guess what the person was telling the gold seller? She's never going to pay you your money. No, you are bigger than her. Oh, you're looking at Ella as somebody that is big. No, she's not big. In fact, I wish I could post all the comments the person was sending. And you know, this sent a wrong message or signal to the person who wanted to sell gold to me. She's always owing people. She can owe 1 million pesos. This is somebody that I've never owed. I buy from you. I pay you your money. Even if there are times that, you know, we've done payment plan, I don't flop. there are times that her herself, someone that I shop from, will have sent me messages that, Ella, please, can you quickly borrow me 200k? I will send it to you in 1 week. Ella, can you quickly borrow me 100k? That I've actually, you know, borrowed you money before, and you decided to, you know, say so many horrible things about me to someone who hasn't even met me before. So, you know, it goes a long way to show that people hate you. There is this love-hate that people have for you, or there's this enviness that people nurture, and as long as you use one mind, you know, the truth will always come back. So, you know, I think this person went to, you know, I mean, maybe these gold people usually have association, and maybe they were in the midst of 3 gold sellers, and the person passed a comment about me that, that Ella, you sell to Ella, right? That Ella girl, I heard she holds. And the 2 gold sellers looked at her and like, which Ella? Ella Mo? No, Ella Mo buy gold as what, as 5 million from me, and she doesn't hold me, she pays me. Ella Mo, then she heard from the second person saying the same thing, and then the gold seller said, at that point she said, oh, I need to apologize to Ella. Then the person saw me at a party, you know, came, hugged me, told me that, oh, Ella, you don't have good friends. I was going to, you know, I was acting funny because so and so person told me this and this, you know. I was not going to believe the person. I'm like, please, do you have this conversation? The person showed it to me, screenshot it to me, and I'm like, wow. I really do like this certain person that went behind me to say all this shit. It's crazy. Although, like, later this year, I think last month, the person reached out to me and, you know, apologized that she didn't have any, she shouldn't have said all what she said because they are not true. She didn't know why she said them. She's sorry. You know, it was painful, and it's still painful as I speak to you about it. But I really forgive her. But I just feel like, why am I always in a bad relationship with my female friends? Why is it that I give my all to friends and I don't get that equality? I don't know if it happens to me only. Maybe if anyone has the same experience, they could share, you know. And again, I've had, I think I'll just talk about this in the other one. Let's go for a fashion break shortly. I'll see you shortly, guys, okay? Hey, guys. So I just got a parcel and I wanted us to do this unboxing together. I definitely know it's from Teddy Blake. It's a bag company in the US, and I'm so excited about this. So let's get into unboxing together. Wow. Oops. Wow. Okay. Boom. Wow, can you see it? This is Teddy Blake. So what do? We take, let's open it together. So let's get at it. Oops. Wow, cool. It says Teddy Blake, New York, designer handbags made in Italy, luxury leather. Each Teddy Blake handbag has been made with you in mind. Oh, to be an extension of your unique style and flatter every fashion choice. Oh, let's go ahead. Oh, yes, let's get right into it. So the name of this particular bag is Gigi Verdec. The code is C14 gold and small. Can you see that? Yes. So let's open it. I'm so damn excited. I'm so excited. Oh. Ooh. Let's see the interior. Yeah, so it comes with an extra handle, just in case, you know, I really want to carry it on my shoulder, which definitely I will. And yeah, definitely all bags come in this. So let's see the inside. It's like velvet. Can you see the inside? Push the lights. It's velvet interior. Ooh. has a zipper on the side. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Please go buy yours. Welcome back, guys. So another shege, that this one is not banza because it's just small shege that someone that I regarded as a good friend to me has also done is when you hear people talk bad about me, why can't you stand up for me? Like, it's so crazy that we've been friends for over 8 years. You sell a product to people. I stand for you when people talk about the product. I like tell them that no, it's not so. I reach out to you to try to help you, manage any crisis in your business. And you are in a crowd where they were talking bad about me. And you know that which they are saying is not true. And you could not stand up for me. Even as much as you could not stand up for me, you could not tell me that, hey Ella, I hear some certain things about you and I feel like maybe you should, go and find out to say the real narrative. So, that one also blew me away. And I think I actually did confront the person, and the person changed, but not like totally, because I just feel like it's just crazy that you would hear something about me and that you are in that circle. Do you know that as soon as you stand up from that seat, you are the next topic? Yes, you are. If I'm in any place and someone is saying something about my friend and I know that whatever they are saying is not true, first of all, I try to give my friend an excuse for whatsoever accusation they are accusing her for, and I try to make them see it from a different perspective. And again, I try to make them know that I'm going to have to tell my friend this, So, the moment I'm telling them that I'm going to tell my friend this because you're saying this, they will never want to say anything about my friend when I'm there again. So I just always, find it very difficult to keep such friends. If I can do 100 for you and you're doing 80 for me, I'll be okay, because I want to believe that we all, grew up in different parenting. So maybe that's your own style. But I'm going to have a lot of issue if I know that I'm giving you my 100 and you're giving me my 50. There's no two ways about it. I would run away from that friendship. Not to mention, I've had a few loving friends. I've had 2 good friends that I know that, by 10 o'clock or by 12 midnight, if I call them and tell them, hey, this thing is happening, they'll get off that bed and come out for me. I have friends that way. But I'm just talking about friends that, you must do away with. So that should be my 3rd point now. Now, my 4th point is, I don't want to be in a toxic friendship. This toxic friendship such that, an example is, you are fighting with Mr. A and you want me to join you and fight Mr. A. No, please. Your enemy is not my enemy. I would continue to be friends with that your own enemy. Allow that your enemy show me the same shege you have seen. Because most of us, we are carrying burdens that are not ours. We are blocking roads that we should not block. The fact that that person reacted or did something to your friend does not mean that they will do the same to you. In fact, whatever you've heard that person did to your friend should inform you how to thread softly, such that you will avoid such incidents with you. So I don't like friends that once they fight somebody, they want me to fight the person. No, I'm not going to fight. That's why I will not advise my friend equally. If I'm fighting somebody, I will not tell my friend to please join me in my fight. No, please don't join me in any fight. If I'm fighting somebody, I'm in one-man battalion. I will stand on my own. I'm fighting this person. Let me fight the person by myself. Don't join me to fight the person. Go and collect your own experience from the person. Be it well if you don't have the same experience with me. Be it well if my own experience has taught the person not to behave that way again. Let me heal and decide if I want to forgive the person, decide if I want to be friends with the person again. But your enemy, the friend of my enemy, is not my enemy. Let that sink. So another shege that my friends have showed me is talking about me to people. Is I've mentioned that before, and not being able to keep secrets. That's another shege that friends have shown me. I'm speaking to you and I'm telling you this in confidence, and the next thing you are telling like 10 people, like, hello. Hello. Like, I'll never forget when I was when I was trying to relocate to the UK, and I told a friend of mine that, please, it's not even that the friend of mine, I told the person that I wanted to come. It was as though the person came to my house and found out one way or the other, and the next thing, you have, while you were leaving, I told you in confidence that, please, you were not supposed to be in the known of this, arrangement, but I pray, please don't tell anyone. And this person particularly has told the whole world, to the point that when everything had gotten sorted and I was beginning to tell people, there were no surprises. And I eventually did my findings and knew that, the friend I told not to tell anyone, I told everyone. So that's really, really, I felt really bad about this incident, and I just I took my lessons from it, knowing fully well that there is no friend that I'm going to tell anything and ask them not to tell anyone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, because you just continue to be hurt. So if there is anything you feel like nobody should know, please do not tell anybody. Because whoever you tell will also tell that person not to tell another person, because that's exactly what my friend did. Told one person and told the person not to tell me, and eventually the person told me that this so person told me this and told me not to tell you that she told me. Like, we are in our late 30s and early 40s. We shouldn't be saying all this them say as friends. Like, he really he amazes me when I find friends who still do all of this. I get like act like, does this still happen? That's another like minor shege that's a friend have showed me. And then another shege that friend have showed me is also someone that I can eat my chest and say that, yes, you are my friend. Like, you are my blood. Like, I genuinely like you. I genuinely root for you. And I promise to, pick a bill. I promise to pick a responsibility. And I genuinely was doing this responsibility like properly. And a time came that I was trying to make some movements, which is coming to the UK. And I told this friend that I might not be able to pick this certain responsibility at this month because of so and so. And the next thing, another common friend that we had came and told me that, oh, I heard you picked up a bill of a certain person, and I hear that you only did it once. I'm like, my God. this is a bill that I promised you to pick because I realized that your partner was not going to be there for you anymore, and I said I was going to do that for you so that, you know, you'll be okay. And I consistently did it. Thank God I even had receipts, because I had to show this other friend the receipts, that look at the receipt. I did it from the very first day that I told you I was going to do it. And the only time that I could not do it, I even reached out to you and made you understand why I might not be able to pick that bill for that month. But if you can sort it, I will ensure to do, like, the next time I'm doing it, I will ensure to, you know, repay you. And you told someone that I'm a promise and fail. I promised I was going to pick a particular bill. I only picked it once and never did anymore. Like that one, I cried, I cringed, I cried when this person gave me this news. I was just saying to myself that, my God, like, how much of myself do I want to, you know, give to people? And the next thing I'm going to get is disloyalty, distrust, lies, character defamation, hatred, you know, enviness. That one really, really hurts me, and I've not confronted the person. I felt like the time is not, you know, right. When the time is right, I'm gonna do that. That's another Shege banza that friends have showed me. Another Shege banza that an acquaintance have showed me is, you know, I met a particular lady at my gym while I used to, you know, work out. And one day, one thing led to another. She had a best friend, and she told me that her best friend, you know, had issues with men. Anytime she asks the guy that, what are we doing? That's the day the guy would, like, you know, say that it is all over. So, you know, and at that point, my husband had a friend who said he was single and was searching. And they probably happened at the same interval where I heard about the fact that she said, oh, that she needed a boyfriend, and that the one she had, you know, maybe just all of a sudden said he wasn't doing it again after she asked the guy what they are doing. And not to talk too much in details, I introduced my husband's friend to this acquaintance, and you know, she was very happy. She smiled, she was excited. In fact, I think it took them maybe a month and they got married. And after they got married, I think it was even the night of the marriage that the girl started to give me, you know, an attitude for no reason, I don't know. And they got married, and hey, I introduced you to this guy. I'm not saying that you should be loyal to me for the rest of your life. And she was just giving me like silly attitudes, like maybe asking you, okay, so I asked a question like, oh, you didn't tag me on a certain, you know, thing that I sold to you during the wedding day. And the next thing, this person replies me, why should I tag you? Why exactly should I tag you? And I said to myself, wow, that was from 0 to 100. You know, you guys, so, and this thing has really, really, really scarred me to the point that I have few friends who says they are looking for a boyfriend, and I said to myself that never. I'm not introducing anybody to each other, because a lot are ungrateful bunch, trust me. Because I don't know why I will introduce you to the person you are claiming, you know, shouting all over Instagrams, calling yourself a trophy wife, I'm calling him a trophy husband, calling yourself, it's just crazy. And I don't understand why you would think that you just want to cut me out. You would not even, you know, like, try to explain what I've done to you, because I would have appreciated, because honestly, as I'm speaking to you guys now, I don't know if I've offended her in any way. I would have appreciated the fact that if I had offended you, that asked me, you had spoken to me about it, you know, I'll find a way to, like, you know, express why I did what I did to you, or maybe apologize and just move on, for the sake of the fact that you are now married to my husband's friend, and I do not want to, you know, soil any relationship that my husband has had with his friend over time. And it's just so crazy how people, you know, behave mentally. It's crazy, right? Very crazy. You know, I even sold some certain things to the person, and at the course of this argument, the person said he was going to return the items that I've sold to you maybe in a month. Like, it's just, the whole thing, the way the person just, you know, change of attitude, it was just crazy to me. And when I couldn't take it, I, you know, had to, you know, message my husband's friend to let him know that, hey, I don't know why this person is behaving in this certain manner. This and this are all what happened. I'm asking to be paid what I'm being owed, and this is how this person is reacting to it, and telling me she's sending a driver to come and drop all those items that she's had for over a month with her. You know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And that one thing scared me to the point that, you know, I'm forgiving, but pff, I really would never ever introduce anybody to anybody again, because I want to keep friends. I do not want to keep enemies. I don't want to keep enemies. I only want to keep friends. So that's another crazy banza that an acquaintance has showed me. And it's just crazy. We live in a crazy world, right? Another Shege banza that a friend showed me is until recently. After moving to the UK, I sort of like helped my friends with, you know, contact of somebody that, you know, helped with a care work for my little sister, like a family friend whom I brought along to the UK with me. And I shared the contact with this certain friend, and the person also helped her get, you know, the work skilled visa, and she came here. And I really gave her soft landing, because I mean, a family also gave me soft landing when I got here, so why not help people? You know, I shared everywhere I bought my things. As much as I've even shared it with everyone, how much more someone that I call my friend, right? And the person came in company of a friend to my house. You know, I was telling them who I bought this from. I care, I bought this from B&M, I bought and that and but. And this person stepped out after they had said their goodbyes. And she said to my second friend that, why did Ella furnish her a UK home like that? Is she the owner? Did she buy it? Why would she furnish a home in, like, what the hell? What exactly did I furnish in this house? Like, what is furnishing? Have you seen furnishing? Have you seen people's houses being furnished before? Well, that one really hurt me, because I felt like, there we go again. This is me always giving all myself to people, and in turn, as soon as they step out of my comfort zone, they start to say different things. They start to say things that will hurt me. Like, you know, it's what you should have said to my face, really. It's what you should have looked at me and say, see the way you just arrange all your house as if now you get them there, and then I would have given you like a good response that, what exactly have I arranged? Like, how much does this house cost me to arrange? Did I go to all them, you know, big store? I found myself in B&M to buy things that are affordable. I shebo more for myself, and you look at me and say, why did I, you know, arrange my house? Am I the owner of the house? I say, God, look at somebody reminding you that you have not done what you are supposed to do for your servant too. You know, that was what I said, and I held that, you know, to my heart with the person. And you know, when the person also bought a car and was beginning to ask me about my insurance, I was trying to Steve, like, well, I'll help you, and you know, tomorrow you are going to go and say something else. And that's just another Shege. And I sort of like, you know, I didn't want to confront this person, because I mean, I didn't want a situation of, oh, this person told me or this person told me. I just said to myself that, look, I'm going to forgive and move on, and I'm going to know how I'm going to continue my relationship with this person. So it's just been a lot, and I want to share with you guys that I've not stopped talking to anyone that I've mentioned right now, anyone that's hurt me. I've in a way tried to find an excuse for them. Like, why did they say what they said to me? Why did they do what they did to me? Why did they say to a stranger what they said about me that is not true? Maybe at that point, that was how they felt about me. Maybe a certain person has, you know, you know, informed how they feel about me, or just maybe they are sorry that they did what they did to me, or maybe they were used by the devil, or maybe I just find in my head, I sort of like find an excuse for them. And I do this because of my own mental health, because I want to heal. I do not want to have grudge against someone, because come on, I pray every day and I do not want anything to hinder my prayers. And I just want to learn forgiveness, and this has made me learn how to forgive people, because I would give them excuses in my head as to why they did what they did. And I try to forget, because it's important, because if you do not forget, you will continue to be hurt. You know, there is a saying that says that when you don't forgive people, you make them live rent free in your life. So like, release them. You know, there was one day that, you know, one person who hurt me came to apologize to me, and the person says, "Oh, Ella, you've unblocked me. That's why I'm apologizing. That's how, because I've been finding a way to apologize to you, but you blocked me in every means." And you know, that day I sat down and I said to myself that I'm going to unblock everybody that I blocked. I am going to forgive myself and forgive them. I do not want to continue to keep them in my heart and, you know, have these grievances against them. So I unblocked everyone that I blocked. If you send me a message for my own healing, it might take me like 2 or 3 days to respond to you, but that's how I'm healing. When I feel better, I'll respond to you. And the moment I respond to you, or the moment I tell you that it's over, it's genuinely over. I don't keep records. It's what I've learned in my marriage not to do, not to keep record of whatever my husband has done to me, and it's made my marriage work. So I apply that in friendship as well. I would not keep a record. I'm sure a lot of people have done me Shege Banza, but these are the only few that I can remember, because I refuse to keep records of all that they've done to me. And you know, so it's just what, you know, needs to be done when you want to heal, and when you, and it makes you, you know, it educates you properly on how to keep friends. Like, you know, I said to myself again that I'm not going to be in this state with any friends anymore, because I'm going to guard my heart. I'm going to, you know that if I do not want anyone to know, I will not tell anyone. If I want everyone to know, it will be on my Instagram. So guys, that's pretty much of the Sheges that my friends have shown me, and I've learned through these Sheges, and I've moved on from them. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to, you know, give me thumbs up or even give me thumbs down, and don't forget to share your own experience as well in the comment section. I love you guys. Bye.